All right, guys, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I feel like today is the day. I'm going to reveal truly who Marcus Rashford is. Marcus Rashford, MBE, is an English professional footballer who plays as a forward for Premier League club Manchester United and the England national team. So this guy came out of nowhere and scored in his Europa League debut. Pretty sure he scored in his Premier League debut, his England debut, his Champions League debut. Okay, so it just came out of nowhere. And within a few years, he's now an MBE. But recently, something tragic happened, guys. Tragic. He missed a penalty in a football game. He missed one, Sancho missed one, Saka missed one. What do they have in common? Well, they're young and English. Yep, and they're black. And it was all a ritual. Unfortunately. Clearly was a black shaming ritual, and it makes me sick. But I'm going to bring this guy down. This little Jesuit Masonic puppet. I can't stand him. Overrated player. He's lightning fast, I'll give him that. Other than that, not a fan at all. And this guy misses a penalty for England, and people said, well, he was under pressure. Well, wasn't he under pressure to score that penalty for Man United against PSG in Paris? He scored that one, didn't he? Because he was allowed to score that one. He knew before the game began he was missing. So did Sancho. So did Saka. So did Southgate. So did all the players on the England team. So did all the players on the Italy team. I'm going to bring this guy down. So I'm going to read out something he just posted on his Instagram. This is his Instagram here. Look how he has 11.3 million followers. And I've said multiple times that 113 is the number of deception, which it is. And you can learn a lot about these rituals through how many followers these celebrities have or how many people they're following. Like 163 is the 38th prime. And he was England's 38th game in the Euros. And this guy misses. These two just part of Masonic Brotherhoods, guys. Same with these. Oh, Marcus Rashford Book Club. What a nice guy. Well, listen, Marcus, we'll have you go into a few schools. Oh, we can't actually because we've shut them all down. But maybe we'll have you go into a school when we're allowed to open them again. And you can go into a school in London and read a book, and we'll take a few photos, okay? Make you look good. Okay, perfect. That's what goes down. That's what goes down. All these players, even this guy, Connor Cody, Mason. These two trying to run after him. Yeah, he's fast. These two running after him, Masons. And, well, there is an actual Mason there, Mason Mount. Check out his tattoos as well. I'm not going to get into it. I could do a whole video, but check out his tattoos. You learn a lot about people when you see what tattoos they have. So, I'm going to read this out. I don't even know where to start, and I don't even know how to put into words how I'm feeling at this exact time. I've had a difficult season. I think that's been clear for everyone to see, and I probably went into the final with a lack of confidence. Then, you should have told the coach that and been a professional and said that and not taken a penalty. Okay? But you were so brave, Marcus. You, mate, and Sancho and Saka came off the bench to take a penalty for the black shaming ritual, and you knew what was going down. You scumbag. I hope you watch this video, you sicko, because you and the rest of these players and these professional athletes and these celebrities, your time is ticking, guys. Your time is ticking. People are seeing through all of this now, this bread and circus. It's no different to the Colosseum back during the Roman Empire. I've always backed myself for a penalty, but something didn't feel quite right. Of course, because you knew you were missing. During the long run-up, again, which helps the goalkeeper, because they communicate through the run-up, I was saving myself a bit of time, and unfortunately, the result was not what I wanted. Yes, it is. You fulfilled your ritual. Congratulations, pat on the back. You might get a sir in front of your name now, because you brought the nation closer together during this amazing, incredible run for England. Boris Johnson has not led the country well, but Gareth Southgate, my word, he led the nation. He led the nation. He brought joy when we truly needed it. Yeah, they lost in the final. Brought so much joy. So let me continue. With this. I felt as though I had let my teammates down. You did, but you don't care, and your teammates don't care because they were part of the ritual. I felt as if I had let everyone down. Well, not the people who backed Italy, mate. They were pretty happy. I'm sure the Scottish people were pretty happy as well. So no, you didn't let everyone down, mate. At all. A penalty was all I'd been asked to contribute for the team. Yep, by the Masons, and they told you to miss as well. I can score penalties in my sleep, so why not that one? Pretty obvious, you were told to miss it. It's been playing in my head over and over since I struck the ball, and there's probably not a word to quite describe how it feels. I'm sure you were delighted, mate, because you're sick in the head. Final, 55 years, one penalty, history. Who's writing this? This is not this young Mancunian typing this up, guys. Somebody's doing it for him. Final, 55 years, one penalty, history. It's like the beginning of a movie or a trailer for a movie. All I can say is sorry. I wish it had have gone differently. No, you don't. Whilst I continue to say sorry, I want to shout out my teammates. Fellow Masons, guys. Fellow Masons. This summer has been one of the best camps I've ever experienced, and you've all played a role in that. A brotherhood, guys. A brotherhood, like Skull and Bones. A brotherhood. These secret societies are called brotherhoods. Okay? And we're not a part of their brotherhood, although people believe they are. A brotherhood has been built that is unbreakable. Well, people like me are going to try break that brotherhood, mates. I wonder how many people would watch these professional sports if there were no stadium or no spectacle. They were just playing in a park and just wearing like regular clothes. I wonder how many people would watch it. No, they watch the spectacle. It's what people pay for. It's what people pay for. They're not really going there to watch the talent either, because these athletes are overrated, most of them. Some of them are extremely talented, yes, but a lot of them are extremely overrated, like this guy. Your success is my success. Be quiet, mate, with your garbage. Your failures are mine. But they're not though, are they? It's just words, mate. So when I fail, you feel that? No, you don't. You're not even aware of it. So stop with the nonsense, Marcus. Stop with the nonsense, mate. Just pushing agendas. Wasn't he involved as well with something to do with like school lunches or something? Come on. The media portraying this guy to be a saint, bringing him up and then smacking him down, and then they'll bring him up again. Watch next season at Man United. He'll be one of the best players in the Premier League. Watch. It's what happens. And didn't Sancho sign for 73 million today? How many times do I talk about 73? And I'm pretty sure he just signed for 73 million. Mason. I can't wait. I'm just going to keep bringing these people down because it gets clearer and clearer every single day. Painfully obvious. I've grown into a sport where I expect to read things written about myself. Yes, because you know how the media works. It's run by Masons. Whether it be the colour of my skin. So straight away to the colour of his skin. Straight away. That's the first thing. The colour of his skin. Where I grew up, or most recently, how I decide to spend my time off the pitch. I can take critique of my performance all day long. My penalty was not good enough. It should have gone in. But I will never apologise for who I am and where I came from. God's sake. I felt no prouder moment than wearing those 3 lions on my chest and seeing my family cheer me on in a crowd of tens, yes, tens of thousands. So just know that his family are Masons, part of the order, guys. They know what's going down. It's not just Marcus, they know. Okay? They are all part of it. They are actors in it as well. I dreamt of days like this. The messages I've received today have been positively overwhelming, and seeing the response in Withington had me on the verge of tears. Okay, mate. Okay. The communities that always wrap their arms around me continue to hold me up. I'm Marcus Rashford, 23-year-old black man from Withington and Wethershire, South Manchester. If I have nothing else, I have that. So here he is. Look at these brainwashed zombies here, leaving these positive notes. Yes, they think they're doing a nice thing, but there's a lot of people who think they're doing nice things when they're actually taking part in a ritual. Here he is. No, I've got a better image here. This mural of him. Again, look at the shape of the house, like a triangle, like the Illuminati, because he's a member of it. What's his quote? What's he saying? No, I'm not even going to read it. Here it is. Take pride in knowing that your struggle will play the biggest role in your purpose. This is what they did with people like Martin Luther King, the communist. Made him out to be a hero when he's nothing but a scumbag who was part of the order, playing his role. So yeah, this got vandalized. And who vandalized it? Masons. And then maybe some regular people get involved because they just follow along. So yeah, people can keep worshipping people like this guy. I'll do all I can to bring them down. But this is pathetic. You think he typed this, guys? You think he typed this? This multi-millionaire, 23-year-old professional footballer? You think he typed this? No, he didn't. You think just because he has a nice smile, which he does, look, he has a great smile. Looks like a nice guy. Check out his tattoos. Look into them. We've been played, guys. I won't be shocked if I'm as good as some of these players that are playing in the Premier League, and I'm not even joking now. I used to say that people got so angry. I'm not even joking now. If they put me in the Prem and just said, all right, Adam, here's what's going down, mate. We're going to put you on penalties. We'll put you on free kicks. Okay, we'll make sure you get a couple of tap-ins. We'll let you go around a few players. I could get 20 goals. It sounds ridiculous, but seriously, think about it carefully. If Harry Kane can do it, who can barely move, who's absolutely garbage, Harry Kane, a shocking footballer, yet he got the Golden Boot in the World Cup. He almost got it again in the Euros. He consistently hits 20 plus goals a season. He's an awful footballer. Somebody like Lukaku, awful footballer, awful touch. But he's going to score goals. Sterling needs what? 9 chances a game, but he's going to score. End of season, they're getting 20 plus goals. If you just keep cutting it across the box for him to tap it in. Any average footballer can do that. So yeah, this bit got to me the most. A brotherhood has been built. A brotherhood. And he's talking about people like this. Well, the whole England squad. Notice the 2 England players that scored in the shootout. Harry Kane, Harry Maguire, both white. They both scored. But all 3 black players miss. The 19-year-old, like COVID-19, misses the decisive penalty. Who should not have been anywhere near that tournament, to be honest. But the media can build up a player, give a player an award, have him go on a little run, and they get rewarded. So I'm putting a lot of content out because I feel I have to, guys. Role model, you stepped up. You always step up, hero. These people are not heroes. What, for playing football? They're heroes for playing football. The NHS nurses are heroes for following orders. Do you know what a hero is to me? People who are fighting tyranny, who are trying to speak truth. They're the heroes who should be admired. But no, this guy plays football, misses a penalty, and he's a hero for stepping up. Wasn't it Southgate who picked the guys? He said they were the best penalty takers we had left. So wasn't it Southgate? So did Rashford even step up, or did he get told by Southgate? People don't question that. Southgate was told by somebody else, these guys are taking the penalties, this is what's going down. Southgate then tells the players, and then the players follow the orders. As soon as they sign that professional contract at an elite level, they are basically slaves. That's why in the NBA, players get traded, like the slave trade. Yes, they've got the glitz and glamour, the media make it out like their lives are incredible, they're slaves. These guys, and they know it, if they do ever watch my videos, these guys know they're slaves. They'll have all the beautiful houses and cars and jewelry and all of that, but when they're older or in a future life or whatever happens, wherever we go, I'm pretty sure where they're going will not be a nice place, guys. So they can laugh as much as they want, they can mock as much as they want. We will get the last laugh. We will. And advice to people, stop watching professional sports. Just stop watching them. Go play them. Do something else. Learn a new skill. Or just ask yourself and say, listen, how many hours a week do I watch professional sports? How many hours a week do I watch soap operas or movies? What could I be doing instead of that? Because it's a beautiful world and there's so much to learn. That's what life is. An opportunity to learn. The world, the universe is a classroom. Learn about it. Enjoy learning. Don't see learning as something that is, it's challenging. I don't want to put the time into learning that. What's the point? Guys, learn about gematria. It's not the be-all, end-all. Learn about it. Look into it. Look into some of the stuff that I discuss. Start seeing the patterns. Put two and two together. What I present, guys, I will say is scary at times. It's disturbing. And the average soul doesn't want to process it. And I'm not going to mock these people, but I get it. They don't want to process it because it hurts too much. The famous saying, the truth hurts. So it's easier to dismiss it or question it or ridicule what I'm doing. Yet those same people doing that keep watching all my videos, or at least they comment on all of them. So they're clearly intrigued. Something's triggering them, and it's probably fear. And a lot of people who live their life in fear get angry at people like me. When people speak the truth, they get angry. But anyway, this guy, I can't stand him. Well, he was born on Halloween. Probably a demon then. He was born on Halloween. Interesting. Well, Marcus, I'm on to you, brother. I know Instagram won't let me leave comments because they want all the comments to be positive. And by the way, this is a Masonic pose that people are not aware of. That's a Masonic pose. And folding the arms. I wonder if there's anyone of him folding his arms. Oh, look, the whole taking a knee garbage. He knows here that he's taking part in a ritual. Guys, stop taking the knee. Number one, it's a ritual. Number two, it clearly doesn't work if supposedly all these players are getting racially abused. And yes, some people will actually be abusing them. Some brain dead fools will be leaving comments. but a lot of them are probably posted by Freemasons. He's probably got a different account. Also, leaving comments on his own. That's what they do. They're just sick. And look at this. This is a Masonic pose. So when you watch the Premier League games and you see them all do that, or the coaches, now you know why. It's not just to look cool or to flex their forearms, guys. Yeah, was this the penalty? Oh, but he was nervous. He was nervous. Well, wasn't there. Oh, what a young man. What's this? Times Magazine, the next 100 most influential people. What? See what they do? Things like the Time Magazine, guys. This guy, what does he do? He plays football. He worships Satan. He's a Mason. He's a disgraceful human. This is a Masonic pose, guys. You got to look into it. The thumbs up. See Donald Trump do it all the time. The thumbs up in his photographs. Bruno Fernandes. Oh my word. The little Jesuit goblin. How many penalties has he scored in the last 2 years? Well, Man City. They all work together. Fantastic work, Marcus Rashford. Making us proud. A hero, an inspiration, one of our own. So just know, they'll make it out like Man City and Man United are rivals. They work together. Just like WWF worked with WCW. They played the role of being big rivals. They were on the same team. It's happening now with AEW and WWE. They're on the same team, guys. But they play people. Pick which one you like the most. That way you're going to watch one of them. They make the money. GQ, here he is. What a wonderful... He might be the next James Bond, this guy. Captain Sir Tom Moore. Shawn Mendes, Lewis Hamilton, Ozzy Osbourne, Lashana Lynch, Piers Morgan, John Boyega, Paul Mescal. All these people, ignore them. They're sick. They're part of the order. GQG. 7th letter of the alphabet, G. Look at the Freemasonic logo. It has a giant G in the middle. Q. Think of QAnon. The 17th letter of the alphabet. G is the 7th. 17 is the 7th prime. It's all ritual, guys. Let me just confirm, actually, Q's the 17th. I don't want to look silly here. Yep. So G, the 7th. Q, the 17th. And when you got the number properties, 17 is the 7th prime. So, do you see it, guys? Look at this. Plastic surgery. Guys, don't get plastic surgery. Be happy with who you are. Plastic surgery. People obsessing over how they look. How's about you look at your spirit? What's within you? Not how you look on the outside. They take advantage of that. We worship these people, these beautiful people with amazing bodies like this, with the 8-packs. I want to be just like him. I'm so done with these people. I don't watch any of the games. Like I said in the Euros, I actually watched one game. It was Belgium when they beat Portugal 1-0. Cavani, Pogba, Lingard, all part of the Masonic Brotherhood. But they're from different nations, so people can't comprehend it. They just can't comprehend it. Cavani, V for Vendetta. V for Vendetta, watch that movie. Speaks a lot of truth. Oh, look at this. Remember this. Black Lives Matter on the back of his shirt. Oh, Marcus Rashford, you are a champion. How to be the best you can be. This is what they do. This is what they do. They can pick somebody up and turn them into legends. Well, these people are going down, guys. They're going down. It's becoming so painfully obvious that Pogba taking part in it, De Gea in the background, Spanish Mason. But I'm telling you, watch this guy and Sancho. have amazing seasons next season. I won't be shocked if Man United win the league. What a response. They overcame it. They went through a difficult time and came out stronger. Manchester United deserve this title win. Or you can keep watching it and playing along, doing your FPL, buying the jerseys, getting upset when your team loses. Keep playing along if you want. I won't be. I am completely done. Let's have a little look at this. Thank you. This keeps going up. Don't want to get too big, to be honest. I'd happily stop at 3,000, 4,000. Don't want to get any higher than that, because they're now beyond their radar. So I'm going to get out this information as much as I can, influence people as much as I can positively, and actually go out there and try and be positive and not just type up garbage like this, which he didn't even type. I actually care. He doesn't. Huge difference. All right, guys. Cheers. Thank you for supporting my work. Please share this. And together, hopefully we can bring down these disgusting, disgraceful deceivers.